Hi,
Hi.
we are Riccardo Mattia, the Italian members of La Vostra Casa. We are partners of HTI, Hydrogen Technology Incorporated. We are here to learn, understand the product. We are very happy that the third industrial revolution has been launched. We are very happy that at this presentation of the Burden, our company, our American company, is able to present and produce images of our product. Our president, Mr. Stockton, is very proud, and we will be very, very happy in the proximate future to see our product directly in production.
You see this going as an international?
Yes, I think that it's a moment, it's a big change. We're always more green. The green technology, the renewable energy needs in some way to be stocked, and this we think it's the only way to stock energy and find it in the right percentage of reproducing itself.
Hi, I'm Mattia Logina. I'm representative of La Vostra Casa, the partner of HTI, Hydrogen Technologies Inc. And we think this will be a break up for our new product that is completely green and that could be an exchange of solid fuels in the future.
Citizens Climate Lobby, which is an international grassroots organization that has a proposal to mitigate the problems deriving from climate change. There's a lot of science behind it, and there's a lot of economic analysis behind it. So the program basically involves imposing fees on the production of fossil fuels at the source, at the mine, at the wellhead. And eventually those fees will cause increase in prices of the things that we buy that all those products go into. So the fees that are generated will be distributed to each American household. The proposal is to do it on a monthly basis, so everyone gets a check every month to see that they're actually part of the program, that it's working. And eventually what will happen is prices will get too high to be sustainable. Let's say for gasoline at the pump or electricity coming off the grid, and that more and more entrepreneurs will figure out ways to use alternatives, renewable sources of energy that will become economically viable.
Especially our military is very dependent upon it. So, and most of the effort of the military is to protect the lines of communication from the Near East, to the rest of the world for the oil pipelines. So if we could develop independence by having our own oil from different sources, we'd need less military there and less reason to have the military there. And and we're pouring money into the Middle East, which is so unstable politically, and then they fund terrorists, and we could cut back on that a lot also. And then, of course, the major source of income for Russia is their export of oil and gas and minerals. And if we were less dependent on that oil, it might force Russia to let its citizens come up with better ideas for industry and technology and so on. So there's a whole bunch of good reasons to develop independent fuel sources.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, because he was telling me about the size of the unit, because the biggest thing is these biomass. Because they're looking at not just to clean up the landfill, they're also looking at the electric, as far as putting lights on.
Money is directly proportional to certainty. Certainty is so your money is equal to certainty divided by 1, right? That certainty approaches 100% of its capacity. It's 1/1. That means your money is worth 100% of whatever you're delivering, and you can write the contract for that. That's the number one failure for most people going into business, talking about a power plant, is they go in there with this idea, and then the certainty starts dropping based on a wild myriad of factors. It's the guy who understands that in the state of California. Wind alone can shift the grid 800 megawatts in either direction. just 1 degree. Now, how often is the weather?
Yeah. That's a real crapshoot.
Yeah, and John will tell you this. Yeah, we've had this conversation a couple of times. So the thing is that if they're off on the direction where there's too much wind, well, they call up the gas turbines and they ramp them down.
Okay.
But you and I still pay 40%. It's called a capacity payment because they were there to do it. So they make money off the deal. I made money when I was working, and that's what we did, right? Okay. So now, if it goes the other way, and there's not enough wind, then they call up the gas turbines and they say ramp up. Well, it's not day-ahead pricing anymore. It is now on demand, whatever the price is going to bear. So you could move from $100 a megawatt to $500 or more dollars a megawatt. You and I pay for it, and we still pay the production tax credits for the wind turbines on the hill. So they're double dipping on us. You incorporate storage at this level, and you can build a boiler 250 megawatts, and it was a no-brainer. But I told Arnold at lunch, I said, look, I go, if you build just 1 megawatt units, you could build one every 6.1 or 6.3 miles from Sacramento to San Diego, distribute them, make them an energy storage device, and you will have made your hydrogen highway without spending any money, and it's a profit. It's a commercial product. You see where I'm going with that?
And he didn't follow.